Y'all, these braids, something else. But hi Aries gang, come on. How are you guys in October? How's it been treating you? Are you ready for Halloween? Because I'm finna be a baddie, I'm telling you. Anyway, this is for anybody that has their sun, moon, rising, midheaven, and or their Venus in the sign of Aries, either for Western or Vedic astrology, doesn't really matter. Coming into the mid-month, the signifying energy that you guys are feeling or will be feeling, you have the Knight of Pentacles. And the cruce of what hounds you or what is keeping you bound at this time, you have the Nine of Cups. Now, what is real about the situation? You have the Eight of Wands. What is wrong about the situation? You have the Three of Pentacles. Where you need more information, the Empress card came up. And what you can do, or where you will find yourself at the end of the month to overcome these energies, you know what I'm saying? You have the Queen of Cups. Bottom of the deck, the Knight of Wands with the Lover's card and the Magician and all that other type of good shit. Temperance Tower. Yes, yes, yes. Home, mother, run. That's what I'm getting. But up here, let's talk about it, because you have the Knight of Pentacles and you have the Nine of Cups. I feel like the universe granted you a wish and it's come at like an inconvenient time because it is the cruise that hounds you, right? It's like you were minding your own business here with the Knight of Pentacles. This is the slowest moving energy that one can ever experience or go through in life, you know. And you know, if you know tarot, right? Moves very slow, very methodical, you know, very into his work, getting all of the minor details handled so that the bigger things can fall into place, you know. This is positive omens for creative work and creative endeavors, but as well just about one's own self-esteem and character development, one's own health, and or one's own partnership. Now, I do feel like because he is alone, you were working on your ish, right? Just trying to get to the bag, trying to get to the money, trying to build your career. And then all of a sudden, because the last moon manifestation that you had, you might have prayed for the perfect partner to come at the perfect time, right? But perfect to you was like once you've got 10K in your bank account and you know you're living lavish, you're on a beach somewhere and you run into like your soulmate or some shit, right? But no, it's like, okay, you just got your licensure to start a business or to get work started, or you just signed a contract and then boom, the universe was like, here he go, here she go, this is what you wanted, right? And it's like, well shit, like yeah, but I still don't have my shit together because it's still coming with this Knight of Pentacles. So something happened here. I do feel like it's a love relationship, and I'm kind of reading myself for filth because that's kind of like what happened to me. But regardless, if it's not, the universe has granted you a wish, but now it's like, now that you have what it is that you wanted, do you really want it, type of thing. So for some people, this is not really the best energy to be in, but what's real about it is that it's positive, you know, that there is passion there. If this is a relationship, what's great is that it's moving forward. Dolphins are very positive omens as well when you see them, and just their nature and what they are about. So look that up as some homework assignments for you guys to do, to work on your own spiritual growth and development and learn more about like them and how it connects to your own spirituality even, right? But this is all about like travel and like good news and really almost at the finish line of the things that you have been wanting to achieve, any goals that you have any goals that you may have wanted to accomplish, right? But in a relationship, especially if this is somebody that has come back around, and I'm only saying that because in my Mythic Tarot deck, these two people already know each other, right? So if this is a holy matrimony of some sorts, this is a reconciliation or a reunion of twin flame soulmates, you know, that have been separated for a while, you definitely already know a lot about this person. You're very familiar with them. You know them like the back of your hand. That's what I'm hearing. So yeah, this is just good news because it's moving along. It's going where it's supposed to go at this point. You guys have overcome a lot of the earlier obstacles that have gotten in the way of your relationship. So it's nothing that you necessarily have to fear, right? But I feel like what's wrong about this is your idea of like what they're supposed to be doing for you, how hard they're supposed to be working for you at this time, because it's so fresh and it's so new, especially if this person just came back into your life at the beginning of October. Okay, it's like you have to be open to giving as much as you're expecting them to give to you now. And I understand if things were terrible before, it's like, well, he has to buy a mansion to get my attention. He has to put some money down to get my attention. She has to, you know, pretty much be on her knees for me to take her back type of energy. You need to learn how to give and take, because this is kind of in an obstacles position, this Three of Pentacles. You need to learn how to cooperate, okay? You need to learn how to encourage one another and be supportive, right? I'm not seeing this as like a third party, but what is wrong, that might be what has been affecting the relationship, or why you now have the attitude that you do about this person. If this is somebody coming back from the past, right? If this is your like soulmate, this can be a third party situation, or they were entertaining other options. And so you have that hesitation as far as wanting to work with them, you know, get along well with them and really see where the relationship can go. But do keep in mind, again, there's nothing but positive energy that is surrounding these cards. So I want you to remain hopeful, because you have the Eight of Wands that is here. I feel like they are coming in, and they're coming in a lot differently, okay? You might have to just move a little slower because the Knight of Pentacles is here, or naturally the situation is going to move a lot slower than you anticipate or you would like for it to go. But don't allow that to then sow seeds of doubt in your head, just because you guys aren't going to be in a committed relationship by the end of next week, or you're not going to be married and at the altar, or you're not going to be moved in with this person and sharing space with this person, or being able to do as much as you would want to do with this person as soon as you want to do it. It's still happening. Again, movement is here, positive movement is here, but there is still some work that needs to be done. And I feel like that is what's wrong about the situation. You're kind of wanting to overlook how much more work still has to be done. You guys really need to kind of start over and rebuild, but rebuild with the experiences of the past with a more positive outlook. Like, okay, the way we did this before and the way that we communicated before didn't work, so let's try this new style of communicating, right? Being open to new modalities, new strategies that can really help the both of you guys this time around. Okay, now where you need to get more information, you have the Empress card. So she talks about like being a mother, being very nurturing, but can be very vindictive as well. This might be somebody that is kind of causing a strain in the relationship, or has before, but is really the basis for why the person that you're interested in acts the way that they do. This can be a very literal mother, you know. This can be somebody that is very vindictive when they are separated from their child, especially if you're a woman watching this video and you have a guy that is a mama's boy. Then it's a lot harder to try to assert yourself and play a role in the family, because she often will think that you're trying to take her place. You don't want to take her place. Sorry, that's my dog. You don't want to take her place. You know, you just want to be a part of the family. You just want to have a seat at the table. So that needs to be known. You might need to build a relationship with the mother figure. Make sure that you are not trying to come in as an intimidating figure or too assertive of a figure, right? You don't want to play the role of this person's mother. You shouldn't have to. You're not here to raise him. You're here to grow with him, right? Empress is also all about growth. So what you need to where you need to get more information, or what you need to know at this time essentially, is that both of you guys have been putting in the work. You have to trust that both of you guys have matured a little bit, because the Empress is a matured individual. Some of you might have to look into the situation because this person might be married. There might be another woman that they are still currently with, if this is somebody that's in a karmic relationship. But again, I'm not necessarily getting that because of how much good is being what is that called? Now I can't think of it. It's being clarified with these cards, and just what surrounds them. But for some of you, that might be the case. Something might have happened where there is somebody that is pregnant. They might not be with this person, but that is what happened, okay? And that's what you're needing to get more information on. But other than that, you just need to figure out a way for things to come back together, right? This is also a season of harvest. So new moon is tomorrow. I'm recording on the 7th. So hopefully you guys have written down new moon manifestations, what it is that you're wanting to bring into your life. And the things that you have already prayed about the last moon manifestation and that you set intentions for last time. There are some things that have definitely broken ground. So it's time to reap what you have harvested, and really look at what you've manifested that has come back into your life and take inventory, take stock of that. What is really good for you? Is it going to add to your health and wealth and well-being, or is it going to depreciate or take from you, right? Because, you know, the Empress card, when it goes into fall season, her daughter, Q, goes into the underworld in my tarot spread, right? And has to spend some time with her like husband, Hades, Persephone. She got abducted, if you guys know that story in Greek mythology. But I mean, like, if you don't stress it. It's not something that you really have to read up on. My dog is like going crazy. Sorry, guys. But yeah, so when that happens, you know, she gets very depressed, and that's, of course, wintertime. You can't really plant any seeds for anything. You're not going to really see a large crop or a large harvest come from planting things that are under or beneath barren land. So just be very careful with this energy, but that's definitely where you need to get more information, or what you need to do as far as your own self is concerned, right? Learning that you are abundant, learning that you are self-sufficient with these people or these things in your life or not. Like, you are good regardless of whatever this is or whatever may come of this, okay? Again, not saying anything but good things, but coming into the end of the month, what you need to do, just tap into your intuition, your higher learning, your higher self. You know, definitely listen to your emotions and the way that you feel. If this is something that you feel comfortable with pursuing, or if this is something that kind of, again, makes you feel that sense of hesitation, is it something that you can trust? Be understanding, be a little bit more sensitive, you know, be a little bit more open and empathetic. That is what this person is. She's all about being very empathetic and very nurturing and compassionate. This is somebody that has a lot of unconditional love. So be that example that you want to see in the world. If you feel like you have a lack of that in your life, then it's time for you to turn around and be that person. Be what it is that you need coming into the end of October, okay? So that is really what it is. But if not, you know, you're really showing this person that you do have the ability to be an unconditional lover, that you have value. This is somebody, if this is somebody in your external environment that looks at you like this, they find you to be very mysterious, but very alluring, very seductive, but not so much so to where the relationship is purely like a physical type of thing. It's just like you draw them in, and they're like addicted to you in a sense. Like, you just make them want to learn more about you, and essentially that opens them up to learn more about themselves. You know, this is a lot of mirroring energy when this card comes up that goes on in a relationship. But you are definitely the apple of somebody's eye or they are the apple of your eye, and I feel like you want to kind of move on this love, or at the very least you just don't mind seeing where it's going. And I'm definitely seeing that with the Knight of Wands and the Lover's card. This is taking action towards what it is that you so desire, and this is love for a lot of you guys. But if not love, this is career, okay? But I feel like somebody's definitely giving their love to you. Yeah, because in this card, he's also holding the apple. So you have somebody's heart, or somebody has your heart here with this Queen of Cups, you know? Don't abuse it. But yeah, as far as your chakras are concerned, your root chakra is here, your heart chakra is here. It's looking pretty good, but just keep an eye on it, you know, this month. Keep an eye again on your emotions and what comes up in your dream state, because I feel like a lot of you guys will be psychically attuned to others' emotions as well as yourself and what comes up from your subconscious in your dream state. So keep a dream journal. But your sacral chakra and your solar plexus are also here. Kind of moderate, but just check in with that as well. But above all else, you know, heed your own intuition. So make sure your third eye and your crown chakra are in alignment, okay? If what I said resonated, give me that good old thumbs up. And if you would like a private reading, definitely hit me up in my email in the description box below. But do like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you guys, or talk to you guys more so soon.